iWeekend.
Vodafone's first play. Music is.
Let's go. iRadio.
You and I, bloodlines, we come together every time. Be my night, light, there when I go to sleep. You'll be my night, light, give me that sweet talk, and it works for me. And it's the sweet words that pulls me in. I know I'm the way.
Joining me in, I suppose, the media area, really, I have got Jessie Ware. It's so brilliant to speak to you because I've been listening to music for so long and really wanting to have a chat to you because the show that I do, I explained it to you, we kind of test out new music. So I would have been playing your tracks maybe a year ago and going, you know what, you need to listen to this lady, and rooting for you when you were, nominated for the Brit Awards and all that kind of thing. So it's great to finally have a chance to meet you. Is this your first time playing in Ireland?
It's not my first time playing in Ireland, but it's definitely my first festival. We played at the Sugar Club.
Yeah.
Which the old cinema in Dublin.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Nice
it was the beginning of our first ever tour. It was last November, and it was the first day, and I'd never done a tour before, and we did it, and I'll never ever forget it. People dancing, in the aisles, people slow dancing like they were the only two people in the room. It was so special, and it was really like raucous and fun, and it was the best way to start.
It's such a nice venue as well. It's such a nice intimate little venue as well.
I'd play there every time if possible. It felt like I was in a David Lynch film or something. I loved it.
So I'm wondering for your set this weekend, are you going to have any surprises for us, or are you going to pull anything out of the bag?
I do a little cover of a friend of mine. That's about as exciting as I get, really.
I'm sure the
covering one of my mates'
good,
tracks. Thanks. No, you know what? We've been playing for a bit. Like, it's been pretty full on this year, and we started the year kind of in America and Australia, and straight into festivals, and so I feel like we're kind of well rehearsed. And you know what? It will just be really exciting playing our first festival here, and hopefully people dig that.
Definitely. You know what's kind of funny? I've interviewed quite a lot of bands over the last couple of months, and it seems like you have a really tight community between a lot of bands, because even the Disclosure guys were mentioning you, and Luna George mentioning you, and you all seem to get on really well.
Yeah, man. It's really not, especially at festivals. You see old friends, you see people that you probably don't even see for the whole year, and then it comes to summer. Disclosure, I'm so proud of.
Totally.
They've smacked it, and I've really backed them from the beginning, and I wanted them to be the first people to remix anything. My solo stuff, and they remix Running. It was cool. I love them, and they're like my little brothers. And Luna George, they're having I can't wait to hear the album, and it's really, there is a community. You're totally right. I had Laura and Vula supporting me, and I'm texting her, looking out for her. Paloma Faith's texting me to look out for me. It's wicked, man. It's really
because I suppose when you are merging, or when you're kind
scary.
I'd say it must be scary.
Yeah.
Especially when you're kind of coming to places that you're not really sure of and playing clubs, and if you're not really used to the whole thing, at least you can give somebody a shout.
Yeah, man.
Have you played here before?
It's like having somebody in the high school looking out for you, and you've just come in from infants or something like that. It's like if you've got someone who's just being like, it's okay, this is how it's done, don't worry, that happened to me. It kind of makes you feel like you're not going so mad.
Since we're at a festival like this, and there's so many emerging artists around the place, and you've probably been on tour quite a while, have you pinpointed anybody that we should be listening out for, thinking, you know what, these guys are going to explode? Because I'd imagine people were thinking about say you maybe a year ago, and Disclosure, and going, keep an eye on these guys.
He's already playing at this, but I just walked past Tom Adele.
Oh my god.
And I've heard his voice, I've heard him play live, but in a festival, wow, it was amazing. He was playing in the sun on the main stage. Such a talented guy. So I definitely recommend people to go and see Tom Adele, actually. I think he's going to be a perfect festival person. Kind of newer, let me think. I met these really cool LA brothers from LA, and they're called the Bots.
Oh, cool.
And I think they've just supported Yeah Yeah Yeahs.
Deadly.
And they're really, oh my God, I love it when you say deadly. Oh, that's deadly. I love that. Oh, yes, that's what they said to me after the Sugar Club. I was like, oh man, I'm going to start saying deadly. Yeah, the Bots, I think they're really cool. They're like 16 and 17 or something ridiculous, and they look beautiful. They're beautiful boys, and then they play like pop punk music, just the two of them. So I think definitely watch them. And I don't know. Yeah, those two at the moment.
Cool. So I'm not going to keep you much longer.
Okay.
Because we're out here, we're sunbathing. You're probably sunbathing and I'm probably sunburning.
I'm definitely sunbathing, but I've got the most awkward outfit on, so I'm kind of half terrible straplines for my outfits.
But I'm going to get you to choose a track, maybe off your album if you want, or something that you're really liking at the moment, and maybe got you to introduce it for me.
Okay, let me think. What am I loving at the moment? Oh my God, you're going to hate me. Bruno Mars, Treasure.
Excellent.
It's a tune. Hi, this is Jessie Ware, and you're listening to iRadio, and this is Bruno Mars, Treasure.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone